I'm Elize, and today I'm going to be talking about good UX versus bad UX for landing pages. Now, what you're going to get out of this video is an understanding of UX best practices for landing pages. A lot of times these landing pages are designed very differently than any other web page on the website. Why? Well, it's because they have a sole objective, one purpose, to get the user from selecting that ad word or that result to purchasing. So I'm going to type into Google new mattress, and I'm going to select the top results for that search term in order to compare the UX for those landing pages. When a person first lands on a landing page, you want to make sure you engage them right away with the headline, with the image, with the call to action, so that they don't go back, they don't leave this page and go to another one. One of the first things I'm going to do is look at the headline. It's one of the first things a user does after they've landed on a page to make sure that they are on the right page that matches what they're looking for. So I really like the headline on Nectar here because it's directly addressing one of my concerns, which is how do I know what is the best mattress and how do I know that this mattress is for me? Now let's compare this to Tempur-Pedic's landing page. I'm seeing the headline says new Tempur Breeze. I don't know what that means. Up to 8 degrees cooler all night long. 8 degrees cooler than what? It doesn't excite me and it doesn't address my concern. So the headline is on top of an image. So it makes the headline and the text really hard to read. And also the text is covering the picture. So actually the faces of the people, and I think they're smiling and enjoying their bed, which you would want the user to see and engage with, but I can't because there's a bunch of white text on top of it. The next thing that a user will usually look at is the image associated with the headline. Now, a great hero image is going to show the product being used in context. If you look at Casper, their hero image is this woman sleeping in this comfortable bed. She looks like she's taking a nap because she had just fallen asleep after reading a magazine. She can't help herself because it's so comfortable in that mattress. And that's what I'm getting from it. And I start to get the sense of ease, of actually feeling jealous of her. I wish I was napping right now as well in this bedroom. Now, if we look at the Nectar example, there's just a white mattress floating on the screen, and I have no emotional reaction to it at all. I'm like, all right, yeah, they're talking about a mattress, so that's cool. So I'm looking at Nectar's call to action, and it's a large orange button that says click here to shop Nectar now. It's very clear in the copy what they want you to do, and it's very action oriented. Click here now. I also like that it's orange, which is an eye-catching color. It's really differentiated from the other colors on the page, so my eye goes to it pretty easily. The other thing is that it's above the fold, and this is really important. You should always have a call to action above the fold. Above the fold means the upper part of the screen before you need to start scrolling down. Now, the Tempur-Pedic page has 2 calls to action. This is usually a pretty big no-no, especially above the fold. You should only have 1 call to action. Like I said, a landing page should have 1 clear objective. If you really want or need to have 2 calls to actions in the same section, at least differentiate them in color and size so that the user can understand what is their primary call to action, what do we really want them to do, and what is something that's more secondary. Now, the other thing is that you want to have trust signals throughout the page. You want to have reviews, you want to have payment assurances and so forth. So on Casper, they have a phone number. They also have this chat with a human, with a person on there. That's a really nice touch. That makes me feel connected to this brand, that there's an actual real person that can help me, and that builds more trust. On Sit and Sleep, they have these reviews here on the page. I don't exactly trust it because there are little illustrations instead of actual pictures of people. But if you could have pictures of actual people with their reviews, that's going to make me trust it a lot more. You also want to make sure that you have really simple, clear copy so the user can just scan and really understand what the value is of the product. I like that on Nectar, there's very clear copy as to why you should purchase this product, and it's divvied out in these sections so that you can just digest that information, look at the picture, move on to the next one, and so forth. Versus on Sit and Sleep, they have 3 different values they want you to understand in this section, and it just makes me work a little bit harder to understand what the message is or what they're trying to convey. I know some UX designers that only work on landing pages and are really badass at it. It is somewhat more simple because there is a certain framework of the best practices that almost every page should follow, but you can bring in your own creativity, especially in the content and through the imagery. So if this excites you, you can even make a career just from learning how to do this. If you liked my video, please hit like, and please subscribe if you want more content on how to help you grow in your UX career. I have new videos out every single week. So, see you next week.